Welcome to TheSummary Bites. Today we are exploring one of the most impactful books on self-improvement, Atomic Habits by James Clear. This book carries a very simple but powerful idea. Small changes in your daily habits can create extraordinary results over time. At first, these changes may look so tiny that they seem almost invisible, but the real magic happens when they compound day after day. Think about it like this. If you get just 1% better every single day, you won't notice much in a week or even in a month. But at the end of a year, those tiny improvements add up to a completely transformed life. That is the hidden power of habits. They are the silent architects of who we become. We often think our success or failure comes from big decisions, but in reality, it's the small daily choices that shape our destiny. Imagine two people. One spends an hour scrolling endlessly on social media each night. The other spends that same hour reading, exercising, or building a small project. At the start, both lives look almost the same. But after a year, after 5 years, after 10 years, the difference is massive. Now here's an important shift James Clear asks us to make. Instead of obsessing over goals, we should focus on systems. Goals are the results we want, but systems are the processes that lead us there. For example, if your goal is to lose 10 kilos, but your daily habits stay the same, nothing will change. On the other hand, if you build a system of cooking healthy meals, walking daily, and getting enough sleep, weight loss will naturally follow. Goals set the direction, but systems are what actually carry you forward. One of the most fascinating examples in the book is about an airplane. If a plane leaves Los Angeles heading towards New York, and the pilot changes direction by just a few degrees, the plane will land hundreds of miles away, maybe in Washington, D.C. instead. Such a tiny shift in direction completely changes the destination. That's exactly how habits work. A small change today might feel meaningless, but over time, it redirects your life to a completely different place. Another key idea is that habits don't just shape results, they shape identity. Every time you repeat a habit, you are casting a vote for the type of person you want to become. If you write 1 page today, you are proving to yourself that you are a writer. If you save a little money today, you are proving you are a saver. These small votes build up until your identity shifts. At that point, habits are no longer things you force yourself to do. They simply become part of who you are. So instead of saying, "I want to run a marathon," start saying, "I am a runner." Instead of saying, "I want to quit smoking," say, "I am not a smoker." This identity-based approach makes habits stick. Because you are no longer chasing results, you are living out your true self. Now let's get practical. James Clear shares 4 simple laws that can help you build good habits and break bad ones. They are easy to understand and even easier to apply. The first law is to make it obvious. If you want to read more, keep a book visible on your desk or your bedside table. If you want to exercise, keep your workout clothes where you can see them. When the cues are obvious, your brain is naturally reminded to act. The second law is to make it attractive. Our minds are wired to repeat things that feel good, so connect your desired habit with something enjoyable. For example, if you love listening to music, only allow yourself to play your favorite playlist when you go for a run. Suddenly, running becomes something you look forward to. The third law is to make it easy. We usually fail not because the habit is impossible, but because we make it too complicated. Don't start with 50 push-ups. Start with 5. Don't plan to read 50 pages. Start with 2. Once the habit becomes natural, you can expand it. Consistency matters more than intensity. The fourth law is to make it satisfying. We repeat behaviors that give us a sense of reward. Track your progress, celebrate small wins, and create immediate feedback. If you are saving money, watch the numbers in your account grow. If you are exercising, tick off the days on a calendar. These little rewards fuel your motivation to continue. And here's the genius. The same rules work in reverse for breaking bad habits. If you want to quit a negative routine, make it invisible, unattractive, difficult, and unsatisfying. If you want to cut down on junk food, Don't store it at home. If you want to stop wasting time on social media, log out or delete the apps from your phone. By raising the friction, the bad habit slowly loses its grip. The message of Atomic Habits is clear. Success is not about one giant breakthrough. It's about the small choices you repeat every single day. These choices compound quietly, and then suddenly you wake up to a completely different life. So take a moment and imagine, who do you want to be 1 year from now? Healthier, smarter, wealthier, more confident? That future version of you is waiting, and the path to reach it is not some massive leap, but the small steps you take today. Habits are not a finish line to cross, they are a lifestyle to live. Each day, each action is a vote for the person you are becoming. And the good news is you don't need to wait for tomorrow. You can begin right now with one small habit, because small changes don't just add up. They multiply and they transform. Thank you for watching this summary of Atomic Habits here on The Summary Bites. If this inspired you, make sure to subscribe. Every week we bring you more powerful ideas from books that help you grow mentally and financially. Stay tuned for the next summary. It might just change your life.